What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that kind of instant analysis. This time isn't going to be on the Minnesota Timberwolves beating the Washington Wizards. I know the Wizards fans are like, thank y'all for still covering me at Analysis Playground, but it's tough watching this team. And the Minnesota Timberwolves basically was doing the same thing all game. And it was just enough to win this game, but they blew them out because they couldn't guard simple, basic things that most teams are doing, especially when it comes to off the dribble. And it was just too easy for the Wolves at some point. And they win 120 to 106. The Washington Wizards go to 6-32, 5-17 at home. And the Timberwolves go to 21-18. They needed this win so they can try to make the playoffs again. Every win matters at this point, like it always really does if you try to make it to the playoffs in the Western Conference. They go to 11-10. Timberwolves won the first game of the season series, which was this one. They play it again not too far from now, which is basically the first February, well the second, the February 1st, I should say, like I said before. And then Minnesota won the first quarter 25-20. The second quarter was won by Washington 27-26. And then they also won the third one 32-31. But the Timberwolves went on that 38-27 run in the fourth, and that read the Wizards' chances of winning this game out the building. And the Wolves didn't really do anything crazy. They didn't do anything difficult. They didn't do anything hard. They just kept taking the same type of shots throughout the game. They just did it more. And the Wizards just cratered defensively and had too many collapses and too many mental breakdowns. And they got too comfortable and too relaxed, which they usually do. That's why a lot of teams beat them. And Minnesota just the latest team to do it. Julius Randle, 20 points, plus 16 and plus minus, one personal foul, 3 turnovers, 3 assists. He had 10 rebounds, so 20 and 10 for him. 3 of his rebounds were offensive, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 0 of 2 from 3, 8 of 15 from the field. He was bumping people, getting to the line, finishing some tough layups. He had some threes that was good looks. He just didn't drop them. And he was just a physical guy for the Wizards to guard, and he was able to score a lot the way that he usually wants to, which is handling, use his body to bang and create a little separation and try to push the ball in or just throw it off the backboard. He didn't really need the mid-range or three-point game to get his 20 and 10 tonight. Jaden McDaniels, he only had eight attempts, so he finished 3 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. That was decent looks. He just didn't drop them. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 was offensive, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, plus 7 and plus minus. Rudy Gobert, 11 points, 11 rebounds, so a double-double for him, plus 11 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 block, 1 steal. 2 assists, 5 of his rebounds offensive, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 of 6 from the field. It was just good for him to get double-double. He got it late in the game. He got the easy dunks. He didn't really finish his free throws like he usually doesn't, but this is what Gobert is going to give you, and this is what you should want from him each and every night is a double-double. And his ability to protect the paint, he's not as good as he used to be. Lost a step. The team took a step backwards defensively, and he's a part of the problem too. He's getting older. He's just trying to play a little bit more safer, trying to stay a little bit more healthier and not try to collide and get into bumps and trying to chase blocks like he used to. And that's the reason why his defense has declined, is because the effort and the ability to put his body at risk is down a little bit this year. But it makes sense because he is getting older. You want to be as healthy as you can. Availability is just as important as trying to kind of go out there and try to block everything. Chet, he's been out a lot of games for that same reason. I'm going to go out there and try to contest everything, block everything. Injuries can come with that because you're colliding your body with other men that's built and strong, and they coming at you with full force. So it makes sense. But you like the fact that he did rebound and protect the paint to a decent extent, and that's all you can ask him for as he get older. Dante DiVincenzo, 4 of 15 from the field. Didn't take good looks, in my personal opinion. I think he was just shooting things up. He usually does that, but it just didn't work tonight. 3 of 11 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 3 rebounds, and 2 of them was offensive. 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul. He was a plus 14 and plus minus. He got his double figures with 13. And Anthony Edwards, it was just hilarious watching teams, especially this team, try to guard Anthony Edwards. He did the same thing over and over again. Is you going to let me get that 3, or you going to let me drive all the way to the basket, get a layup or a dunk? because you over try to close out or you didn't want to close out, so you gave me the three, so you sagged off a little bit. So I'm gonna take that. And it's so cookie cutter, and it's so funny watching teams try to decide what they really want to do against Anthony Edwards. And he had another night where he was hot. 41 points for him, plus 18 and plus minus, two personal fouls. You do gotta give him a little credit because he did have 7 turnovers. That he did take some bad passes and he did overthink some things. But it happens when you try to turn down a shot that you really want and they forcing you to take a shot that you really don't want. And that's why Anthony Edwards getting in his own way, because he doesn't really have to play that way. He just liked to shoot the three that much that he just favor it over any other shot. But he also had 1 block, 3 steals, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. To him was offensive. He was 8-8 from the free throw line. You like this fact that he's still going to the paint enough to keep the defense honest. He was 5-11 from three. Not the craziest amount, but that's what he's been doing basically this whole year. 14-25 from the field. So he got his layups, he got his dunks, he got out in transition. He's still using that athletic, strong body to some of his advantage. Not as full of his maximum potential, but he's still doing it enough. Might not 2 points for him, -5 and plus minus. He was 1-2 from the field. He only played 7 minutes, so he didn't really do much statistical. Leonard Miller, 1 minute played. He only had 1 rebound, 1 turnover, -3 and plus minus 0 points. Luka Garza played 1 minute. He was 0-1 from the field. No, 1 personal foul, -3 and plus minus. Nas Reed had a lot of threes. They were leaving him wide open at the top of the key, and he was able to knock those down. He finished 3 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from three, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 block. 4 personal fouls, plus 7 and plus minus 12 points. And he got in double figures. That's all you can really ask him to do. And he was the only player that got in double figures off the bench in any statistical category tonight. Mike Conley hit a three. He only was 1-2 from three, 1-3 from the field. Didn't attempt too many shots, but he did get to the free throw line 5 times. He was 4 of 5. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, plus 4 and plus minus 7 points. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, plus 20 and plus minus 6 points. Jalen Clark, 1 minute played, -3 and plus minus. Tristan Newton, 1 minute, 1 rebound, 1 personal foul, -3 and plus minus 0 points. The rest of the guys did not play. 41 of 83, 49% from the field, 14 of 37, 37% from three, 24 of 31, 77% from the free throw line. They did get 14 offensive rebounds and 53 total, 20 assists, 8 steals, 6 blocks, 18 personal fouls, 18 turnovers, 15 personal fouls, and 120 points. And the Wizards, they did get above 100 tonight, so they did some things right offensively. They did some things right in general. It was good to see, but we knew this team was going to be bad. Honestly, they're not doing a lot of things the right way, and it's like, where do we start to a point this season for them to play almost half the season and to still be having these type of problems? This just shows you that this team is in shambles, to be honest. But it happens. Like, when you put a group of guys together and just say, go out there and play and do whatever you can and learn a little bit, I mean, they're going to play bad for that reason, because they're not really playing together. But Alexandre Sarr had 13 points. He was a -18 and plus minus 2 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. 2 was offensive. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 5 from three, 4 of 10 from the field. He got some dunks in there. He got a dunk in there. He got threes. The fall, they kept leaving him open. It was just good that he can knock them down. But he didn't rebound the ball because he was more on the perimeter. But he did block shots and get steals. Like I said, his defense is going to be his calling card in the NBA, but he is going to need to be able to score, and he's showing you the ability to do that these last couple of months. And we knew he could be a double-figure scorer. Really wasn't hard to do that when you're getting 28 to 32 minutes and you're on the court with guys that pass it to you. You just got to get in those spots and get in those areas to be able to score, and he's doing that more now. Kyle Kuzma, he had 22 points, -11 and plus minus, 3 personal foul, 1 turnover, 3 steals, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. He was 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 8 from three, 9 of 21 from the field. He was just jacking up shots, just like Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole took 21 shots, just like Kyle Kuzma. He was just 8 of 21 and 4-11 from three. they allow to do what they want to do. They allow to play the game they want to play as individual players. Like I said, they're not really playing as a team. They're just taking shots and just finding guys if they can find them and just living with whatever shot they take anyway. 7 rebounds for Jordan Poole. 2 of them was offensive. 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He did have 5 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, minus 18 and plus minus. He also was able to get in the 20s, but he only finished with 20. Koulibaly, Bilal had 6-10 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 101 from the free throw line, 1 rebound. It was offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, minus 18 and plus minus 15 points. It's just good to see him in double figures and hitting threes sometimes, and just being aggressive going to the rim. That's what you want him to do, is use his length and his length and athleticism as much as he can, but also show that he got skills to his game, and I think he did that. Bub Carrington was 2 of 9 from the field. He was 2 of 6 from three. Like I said, he's not the greatest offensive player. He has a little bit of a mid range, has a little bit of a pull up game if you leave him open, but he's not consistent at it yet. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 of those offensive, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, minus 17 and plus minus 8 points. Anthony Gill, 0-1 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, +3 and plus minus 1 point. Patrick Baldwin Jr., he ended up getting 1 rebound, +3 and plus minus. He only played 1 minute, so he didn't really do much. Keyshawn George, he was 4 of 7 from the field and 2 of 5 from three. He took advantage of the opportunities that was given to him, and he was able to knock down some shots, and he finished with 10 points, and he was actually the only person to get in double figures throughout the bench for the Wizards. And he had 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, -1 and plus minus with those 10 points. I like what I seen out of him. I like what he did. He should be a good prospect for him. And Corey Kispert, he was 1 of 4 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, -2 and plus minus 2 points. You expect him to shoot threes and some mid ranges. Layups come, especially in transition. So he didn't really do anything but miss shots. It happens, part of the game. Justin Champagny, he had 10 minutes played, no attempts. He had 1 rebound, he had 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He finished scoreless, like I said. Jonas, he played 19. He was 4-4 from the field. He just used that big body to his advantage. Got rebounds, 8 of them total in 19 minutes. 2 of them was offensive, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 personal foul, +1 and plus minus 8 points. Jared Butler, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 turnover, 7 points. And then Johnny Davis, he played 1 minute. He didn't do anything because of that. +3 and plus minus. The other guy, Rashawn Holmes, didn't play. Coach's decision. 40 of 91, 44% from the field, 17 of 40, 42% from three. They was 9 of 15, 60% from the free throw line. They also just got massively out rebounded, 34 to 53, 27 assists though, 13 steals, 3 blocks, 11 turnovers, 8 personal fouls. They had hope that they was going to win this game. They played like they thought they was going to win this game. Didn't do enough together to win the game. And that's just how it goes for a team like the Wizards that has a bunch of pieces that's not going to be here long term, a bunch of pieces that's not even where they need to be, when it comes to knowledge-wise on the court and the feel and the understanding of the game, how it should be played, and how to play their game effectively. And ultimately, it results in losses. And I don't really see a big fix for this team. I think this team is far away from where they need to be as a team, and IQ wise and knowledge wise, to be good. They have pieces that they took gambles on, and they really wanted to see what they can do and how they can fit what they're trying to do in Washington. That's why they took gambles on them. That's why they tried them out. That's why they traded for them. It looks ugly. It looks messy. It looks crazy to even see how they play the game each and every night. And there's no cure for this team. I mean, if you're just going to throw a bunch of talent together and see what they're going to do, this is how it's going to look. And that's what the Wizards have done as an organization. And I don't see one pick changing that. You're going to have to change a whole lot with this roster, even a coach probably, because they're just putting them in bad habits. They're putting them in a bad mentality. They're just saying, go out there and play basketball, man. And that's not how you win games when you're going against a professional basketball team. And that's the problem with the Wizards. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell if you're new to the channel. And if you wanted to know more, I make conversation videos just like this in different varieties. Also make breakdowns of real players like legends, current players, rookies, future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage. If you love that type of content, this is the channel for you. You'll love it. You'll enjoy it. I promise you. Check out my 3,000 plus videos that I have already made on my channel. I'm making more, obviously, because I'm still a YouTube contributor. Not only that, if you want to see some different some different content, I also have my social medias on my channel, so check those out if you want to follow me on those and see what I do outside of basketball. And other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for appreciating the videos for what they are. Thanks for enjoying the content that I provide. And thanks for coming back each and every day to watch more analysis. And I'm trying to give y'all more as much as I can. And I like the fact that you guys are enjoying it so far this year. Other than that, stay blessed up. Hope you guys are ready for the weekdays and back to work. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, and hopefully you guys are ready for another week at grinding. Let's stay strong. Let's stay going. And hopefully I'll see you guys later today with more analysis.